Okay, right, let's set up this question. Everybody, especially those who found the last exercise a little bit okay, and you've done it, mashallah, you mastered it. Let's see how you do these questions now. So, oops, the pencil's too fat. A really fat pencil. Okay, let's start out with half a liter. It says that half a liter costs 10 pence. That's our starting point. So half a liter costs 10 pence. So everybody copy this down, please, into your notepads, books. Yeah, but make sure you're not writing on the actual homework itself. There's not enough space to do this work. You have to do it in a book somewhere.
Can I go and grab my notepads?
Yeah, quickly go and grab it. While you write that, I'll write the other ones down.
Okay.
We've got to work out quarter liter, so I'll put underneath. Yep. Then we've got to work out 1 1/4 liters, I'll put underneath. Then we've got to work out 4 1/2 liters, I'll put that underneath. And then last but not least, we've got to work out 6 liters. So this question I'm setting out like this. I want everybody to copy out the setting.
How do you do this?
I'm about to show you. So first of all, you need to write the question. The question is written in a horizontal format. Okay, so you're going to write it this way now. By the way, I'll just show you there in the example on the shared screen. You can't see the shared screen, can you?
Yeah.
Okay, right. So I want you to look at that example. How the question is written across the page, and I've set it up down the page. Okay, so you need to set it up like that as well for me, please. Let me know when you're ready, and we can move on to actually showing you how do we do this type of question, which will be requiring a bit more of your brain cells to be utilized. Okay, and for this particular question, I'm going to have Mahir is going to be helping me, inshallah, and also Umeza, because they're the ones who have done the homework and found it. They were able to finish it with most of it, or if not all of it, correct, and they were okay with the homework. So I'm going to get one of those two to help me.
Yeah, I set it up.
Okay, lovely, fantastic. Okay, let's have Mr. Mahir Saab. Can you please join me on the first part of the question, please, at least? Okay, so Mr. Mahir, just open your audio, please. Right, let's zoom in a bit. You can't see the original question. You don't need to see the original question. Here's our setting. So, Mahir, how does a half a liter, if you know what a half a liter is, how do you get from a half to a quarter? What's the idea?
You divide it by 2.
Okay, that sounds like a fantastic answer. Can you please explain to the class why you did the divide by 2? I don't know why you did it, but can you explain to them why?
Because half a liter is twice as much as a quarter.
Okay, fantastic. So, for example, if you have a whole liter and you divide into halves, you have 2 pieces. If you divide the half again into half, you have 4 pieces. Yeah?
What did he divide it by?
Have I written divide by? That's right. So here's a half.
So it's 1/2 divided by 2.
Yeah, it's a half. If you have a half and you divide it by 2, you get a quarter. So, for example, look here. There's at the top here. If I draw for you a full cake, here's a full cake, 1 full. Here's a half of a cake. If I divide that into half, I get a quarter of a cake. That's what Mahir's talking about. That's me now visualizing it for you. So a quarter is half of a half. Excellent. So Mahir, if you divide the left-hand side by 2, what do you do on the right-hand side?
You divide it by 2 as well.
You divide it by 2 as well. So what you do on the left, you do on the right to keep the both sides in equilibrium, balanced. So what's 10 divided by 2, Mahir?
5.
Okay, fantastic, young man. Let me rub off this extra stuff here. We don't do that anymore now. Okay, Mahir, I want to get to 1 1/4 liters now, and we know what half liter is worth, and we know what a quarter of a liter is worth. Which is the best one for us to jump from?
A quarter.
Okay, you said a quarter, and I like that answer. And how would you get from a quarter to how do you get from 1/4 to 1 1/4?
You times it by 5.
Allahu Akbar, mashallah. Okay, now, so what we do on the left, we must repeat it on the
right.
Okay, now, can you explain to the class, please, where did the 5 come from? How did you know it was a 5? How many? Because in 1 1/4, you have how many quarters?
5 quarters.
Yeah, we have 5 quarters because you have 4 quarters in the whole, and the 1 quarter extra, that gives you 5 quarters. And also we can demonstrate it by making that fraction into a top heavy. So 4 times by 1 is 4. Then you add the 1, that gives you 5. So that's another way of knowing that 5 is the right multiplier. 1 1/4 is in the quarter times table. So you have a quarter, 2 quarters, which is a half, 3 quarters, 4 quarters, which is 1, and then 5 quarters, which is 1 1/4. So it's in the quarter times table. It's a multiple of a quarter. Fantastic. Okay, next. Myra, I need to, now that we know all those 3 pieces of information, I know what half a liter is worth, a quarter of a liter is worth, I know what 1 1/4 liters is worth. How do I find out 4 1/2 liters from information I already have?
So from a half, you would times a half by, I'm sure it would be 9.
Beautiful. So 4 1/2, you have to multiply and add. 2 times by 4 is 8, add 1 is 9. So you have 9 halves. So Myers decided to go back to the half because again, 4 1/2 is in the half times table. You counting up in halves. Half, 1, 1 1/2, 2, 2 1/2, 3, 3 1/2, 4, 4 1/2, and 5. Okay, 4 1/2 there. Sorry, okay. So you have 9 of them, 9 halves. So we start from here and we go down to here. So what's 10 times by 9?
90.
Okay, now how do I get to 6 liters?
60 liters.
No, 6 liters.
Oh. So what you do is,
Where do I start from?
you start from you start from half a liter. So then you times it by 12 to get to 6 liters.
So you have 10 times by 12 is?
120.
120p. Okay, that's the end of that question. Okay, Mahira, how did you find that question? Was that a bit more exciting?
Yeah.
Okay, Omeza, do you like that question? Do you find that okay? Do you understand that? Omeza?
Yes.
Okay, lovely. Right, I mean, at the moment, as far as I know, you two are the only ones who've actually done that exercise and done it properly. So I want to go back and spend some more time on that for everybody else in the class. Now, do you want me to do one more example from this exercise first before I go back to do the other questions? Should we do one more example? Amazing for you? Your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, let's choose something different then. Okay, let's get back to exercise. Okay. Let's have a go at question number 6. Okay, somebody's just left the classroom. Okay, I think that's Ibrahim. He's always leaving the classroom. Copy. Okay, right. Umeza, this question is yours. I'm going to start the question by setting it up for you, and then we'll see how far you can help me to do this question. Okay, so we have a quarter of a liter. Oops. Is the other one side of the quarter as well? No, that's out of half. That's okay. Quarter of a liter costs 15 pence. Okay, now we're going to write over here 3/4, half a liter, and then we have 4 1/4 liters, and last but not least, we're going to have 2 3/4 liters. Okay, Omeza, come and join with this question, please. So how does a quarter liter, Omeza, become 3/4?
You times it by 3.
So what you do on one side, you repeat on the other side. 15 times by 3 will give us
45p.
45p. Okay, lovely. Right, how do we get to half a liter now?
You times by 2.
You start back from the same place. So a quarter times by 2 is half a liter. So 15 times by 2 is
30.
30p. Okay, and the next part, you want to get to 4 1/4. Where do I start from?
A half.
Okay, remember it's 4 1/4. So you don't want to start from a half. You want to start from where?
A quarter.
A quarter, because 4 1/4 is in the quarters timetable. Now, how many quarters are there in 4 1/4? How many quarters are there?
17.
17 quarters. Okay. If I could only just move it out of the way. So, Omeza, what's 15 times by 17?
2.55.
£2.55 or 255 pence. Okay, right. What I would like, Mahir and Omeza, please, can you have a quick go at these questions? If I have feedback from other parents, what they've done, which I'm not getting, I can't tell who's doing well in the question, who's not doing well questions. That's the typical every week session that we have maybe 1 or 2 people have sent forward the homework answers, and the other ones we haven't. Okay, so let's have a go. Right, okay, you two start the exercise, please, and you can start at question number 2. You got the sheet there in front of you printed out, and the rest of you are going to go back and we're going to look at the other exercise. Okay, right.